friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Today we are finding out what is happening with you this week. And before I go into this though, I have a little bit of announcement that's a happy announcement. So I've been wanting to kind of give back to you guys a little bit. So what I wanted to do is create every week I'm gonna look at all the people who have commented, and I'm gonna put them in a little raffle, and I want to give them a free personal reading of the type where you guys either send me a question, or you just, if you have like whatever aspect or area in your life that you have, and then I'll actually give you like a video of like the reading. And then for the monthly personal reading, it's actual like Zoom, like or FaceTime or call conversation, that kind of a reading. So now you have two opportunities to win a free personal reading with me, and I'm excited. So again, for the personal reading for weekly ones, it's just going to be like a video, but it's going to be detailed, and I'm going to use my charms and all these other amazing things. And that's going to, I'll let you know each week at what's happening this week. I'll be announcing the winner for that week. And then for the overall month one, it's like you have to subscribe and comment, and then I'll put you in the drawing, and then you get a more like we'll actually be talking, and that would be something cool. All right. So that was a bit of a long announcement, but I thought that would be kind of exciting and cool, and I'm just gonna write it in the descriptions from now on, but I wanted to let you know, guys, so that would be something new. With that, let's go ahead and close our eyes and inhale. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile calls you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello, group one. It's so good to see you here. All right, so let's see what this week has. So this week is something important aspect of it. It is letting go. Learn to let go. So this is you need to be letting go of something here. And it's a perfect time to be doing that, because we do have this full moon cycle, and the full moon cycle is for when we're letting go of things. So that's really good. So just do that. Okay, and we're letting go of two things: attachment. So there's some things that are still holding you back, that are, like some attachments that are holding you back. And we also have the garden and the gate. So I'm going to read both of them because, they have affirmations that we do, weekly ones. And so that I do put the affirmations at the bottom of the description. So if you want to look at them throughout the week, that is something that you can definitely do. That's where I put them there for. Okay, so in the upright position, this card reveals your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachment to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear a mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply cannot seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. You are living in fear, addicted to old, unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now. If so, the chains that bind you could be your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take action, and you need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. So the affirmation for this week is: I release attachments and choose peace. I am strong, free, and able to choose what honors me. Sorry that there's my lightest flickering. It does that sometimes. Usually when it wants a special message to get across. So this is important. All right, so the garden and the gate. So this is something, I think they're very much attached, they're very much they very much go together. So that's good that it's not good that they came, but it's good that you see it. So this card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossomed garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for financial scenes. Okay, so that's good. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time, so that's good. But beware, the choice to stay in the security of this lovely garden may be actually motivated by habit or fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it is fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. And the affirmation for that one is, I am blessed with an abundantly spiritual life. Every day in every way, my joyous prosperity grows and grows. So that's really cool. So let's just go ahead. Let's do this. See what the tarot cards has for us to clarify all this stuff. So 2 of Autumn. So yeah, there's a choice here. We have the Moon, something that is still hidden from us. And we have the 10 of Winter, which is definitely the 10 of Swords. Okay, so here is how it is. 10 of Winters. Well, let's go ahead and do it. The 10 of Winters. So 10 of Winters is an ending of some kind that's coming through. So the 10 of Swords is usually coming through an ending after you're just like, the image is usually of somebody who has a whole bunch of swords on their backs. And that's just like emotional, I always think about it as people just taking a little bit, or themselves just kind of keeping that energy of like, it's a burden, but it's also an emotional being, carrying a lot of emotional burdens as well, and like regretting and like past things where they were hurt, like, if that makes sense. So that's kind of like, I guess that's the attachment that it's talking about. But there's like a lot of stuff that you're still holding on to. But the beautiful thing is that it's a 10, it's the end. It's like, this is coming to an end if you allow it to. The key here, I think what we're trying here is like not to repeat the cycle. So we do have the 2 of Autumn here. And this is more like a choice in trying to find a balance between things. Like, usually it's like a person in like trying to hold 2 pentacles. And I do want to read this here, that you may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. It's important to balance your work and personal life and bring a spirit of fun to all you do. So I feel like that is you right now. Too much burdens, both emotionally, thought-wise, like, and when I'm talking emotionally, I mean like more like thoughts that are triggering emotions, like lots of thoughts, lots of worries, lots of like, I feel like regret there as well. So you have this like, right now I feel like you might be exhausted and you need to like let go of all of that, because that is why you're letting go, right? That's this like letting go of this attachment, letting go of this. You don't have to like take everything on for yourself. It's like, I think it's also like asking for help is actually, I would say, it's very important. So yeah, there is things here. Also, intuition, following your intuition here. I feel like your intuition is like letting you know that it's like, this is too much and you can't keep supporting this. So that's something that is important, yeah, because it's like, here we have the butterfly and it wants you to transform you. It's time for a transformation. Definitely, if I remember to put the little thing about like the full moon will have messages, might be good because I have a full moon reading and that might be helpful here. So this is like really, I think, going deep within too. Get to the stem, or like to the root of why you feel like you have to like take on this so much in order to like feel like you're worth of something. It's like you're like, you have to do this, otherwise you're feeling like you're not going to be helping. When that happens, yeah. So that's something that you need to go like deep at the root. And that's important to go this week, because I feel like this week is a good week to do that. And also it's a good week to release this as well. So yeah, I might even, if I remember to do that, link a little mini workbook for the full moon. That might actually help you with that. So we're releasing all these old patterns here. And it feels like you're probably a person who doesn't want to hear that, but it is like a lot of like the future is uncertain right now for you, because it's like, it's based on things that you decide, but it's uncertain and it's like kind of like a mystery. But I feel like with all of this, it's a very positive outlook from where I'm getting. But it's really up to you if you're like willing to let go of like all this like baggage and past cycles, and get to choose you and the fun. I really feel like fun is important here too. It's like, here you are here, but like, don't you just want to go outside and start running like in the fields and just feel that freedom of not having like the burden of like this burden that you have. And there is a lot of the transformation here. It's a lot of butterflies. We have butterfly here, we have butterflies here, and we have butterflies here. So I think it is time. You are going through a transformation right now. So feel it like that is good. Like in terms of like accept that you're going through a transformation right now. And then when you're going through this transformation, it's like you have to let go of old patterns and start something totally different. And that might be a bit scary. But what I like to do is I like to kind of imagine like what it is that I want. So like, like what kind of life do I want? And just really have fun with it. Go crazy, dream really big, and just make it a like maybe a night of it. Get some like either fancy like ice cream or something like that, and just have really fun with it, and just kind of do a brain dump is what I call it. So that's my suggestion. Let's see what kind of love energy you have. So yeah, like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Okay, and here's the thing, like not only loving towards others, but loving towards yourself. Here we have this little tiny one. So take care of yourself, love yourself, and you're gonna see that. So any kind of a thing that you have that, or you want more of it. So if you want more abundance, be more abundant, and be more abundant with yourself. If you want, like, you know what I mean? Like anything that you want, just be more of it, and it'll attract more of it, if that makes sense. So usually when I'm feeling very like scarce, I usually, what they recommend is that you give something. Give your time, give something, and see that there's like this, you have some abundance to give, and you feel that abundance. So for your self-care for this week is connect with crystals. So yeah, lots of like beautiful energy here. I don't know why I'm hearing like amethyst is like the one that I would recommend for you this week. Just a lot of healing. Yeah, lots of healing there. So yeah, so that's what we have. That let's see what our pin for the week is. Okay. Oh, little hedgehog. Yeah. Okay. So we have to like put down our defenses. And yeah, and allow things to happen. Allow people to help us, especially when we're feel like maybe some of you do want more love or more like. Yeah, like more caring, more things. So like in order for people to actually like more people to come, it's like if you're prickly, people are more likely to stay away. And that's true for me too, because sometimes I'm prickly. I don't mean to be, but I'm like, oh, I have that kind of energy sometimes. I understand. Sometimes we let the past dictate things for us, but we're like, no. I think it's time we move forward. And that's actually very true of like the 10 of Swords. That's that energy too. Okay. So we have VNLD and blank. We have Aquarius moving here, and we have Leo. So air and fire is like a strong thing. 8. So I really have to say like infinite possibilities are before you. And I love that because yes, this gate, the guardian in the gate, and like once you go there, it's like that expansion is like infinite for you. So infinite possibilities before you. And we have 3. So it's 3 is having this balance between your mind, physical, and your like emotional and spiritual as well. So super important is this. When I see this, I definitely think the super important message too is to have fun, to just bring a spirit of fun to everything you do. And then once you see it, you'll see like all the choices are like, oh, they'll just happen naturally. Oh, look at that. Yes, you definitely, look at that. You have such a beautiful heart. You have a heart that wants to give and love, and it's just wanting to shine so beautifully. You have so much love around you too. Look at this little cutie patootie. And look at that. I love it. It's like playful nature here. It's within you. I feel like sometimes you get bogged down by worries and by all like, oh my God, and too much thinking about the past. And it's like now it's like, look how, this is your spirit. Your spirit's so loving and so like, it likes to have fun. Look at that little wink. Okay, you're growing. Look at that. So something, I think, I feel like not only more abundance, but you yourself are growing. So it's like, just keep going, keep going. So winds of change are coming. And yes, okay, perfect. The winds of change are coming and they're going to release. Here you see how we have the moon. Like a moon is a very strong element for you this reading too. So definitely check out the full moon reading because I feel like there's messages for you there too. So emotions are being clouded. Like there's cloudiness, there's confusion in here. But I feel like the wind of change is coming and it's going to clear all that away. And then your emotion intuitions are going to be have more clarity. Oh, and we have the 5. So 5 is usually you're definitely on the path. You're moving forward on this path. Sometimes there's little hiccups on the way, but don't let that deter you. You're good. So a wish fulfillment is coming true here. So that's important. You're shining like a star as well. So yeah, we're releasing all the old stuff. We're releasing this, but we're still like a little bit attached to as what things were. Sorry, I just realized I put a whole bunch of stuff in between me and my charms. Let's go ahead and see what sprinkle of charms is here. Okay, sprinkles of charms. Oh yeah, look at that. We're opening up your heart. Yes, yes. Oh my God, I love this. Something's unlocking your heart. Oh, look at that. You have the witch's hat. So that's like there's magic there for you. And especially that's the moon energy for you. Intuition, magic stuff is here. Definitely important. Love might be coming in like, look at that arrow, just like big love coming through. Oh, see, wish fulfillment. Wishes do come true, and that's a big one here. Handmade with love. So either you're getting some sort of gift, or you're giving some sort of gift this week, and especially like seems like it might be handmade or like something that's been with love. There's a moped here, so I'm guessing there's like a little trip. There's going to be some momentum moving forward. I don't know, I see 2 people like kind of just laughing on a moped, just kind of like laughing down the road. That's the visual that I got. So that's an interesting here. Mr. So in some cases, for some of you, if you do meet somebody who is like, might be somebody a little bit older. She believed she could, and so she did, yes. And I think that's what it is. I think you have to believe in yourself more. And like, I believe, because your spirit is already ready for this transformation. It's already seeing this beautiful path for you of like endless possibilities and freedom for you. But you have to believe in yourself and you have to allow it. Puzzle pieces, yes, they have the puzzle piece right there. Yeah, and I figured this would be like. So how you look at how the past and reality as itself, like what kind of ones are you using? Are you using one that is like filled with like sadness and all that? Or are you looking at all these beautiful things that are around you? Because we have to remember that everything, like there's gifts for us. We just have to look at them instead of looking at the thing. So glass half full, right? And I feel for you, it's like glass is fully full and with beautiful things. You just have to notice it. Family is important, but so is like community, and also just taking your time to go slowly. You don't have to like rush to things. Music. I feel like, oh my God. All right, here is it. Some strange sometimes, but you're gonna need to like listen to like one of those like musics, your soundtrack that you have for like total motivational, like a total motivational like rocky music or some sort of like music where it gets you pumped up and going. That's important. I feel like you need to pump yourself up for all these beautiful things, and really just kind of really sing it out loud. I feel like that's something that's big. All right, let's see what messages the angels are giving you. So let's give that. Let's see what the angel for the week message for the week is for you. Let's see what the angel message for the week is. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. So we have duality. There are 2 sides to everything. So how you look at things is how that's important. And then we also have change. Change is unavoidable. So how you look at that change is how it's gonna determine it. Are you going to be all enthusiastic and go all into this change, to the possibility of endless things for you? Or are you gonna drag your feet? But it's gonna happen anyway, so might as well just go with the flow is what I say. Like really like go into it and be like, what kind of change do I want in my life? What kind of beautiful things, the manifestations, and like what kind of reality do I want in my life right now and in the future as well? So And there's, oh yes, remember that there is two sides. So there's always two sides to every story. And that seems like that's an important message for you this week. All right, that is it for you, Group 1. I hope this reading was helpful. And if it was, please consider liking, commenting, sharing it with others, and subscribing. That would be super awesome. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy, so much fun, so much clarity, and just like, I just want you to feel this energy I'm sending you to just allow yourself to expand and grow and just go into the unknown that is so beautiful. It has so much potential for you. Have a great day. Bye-bye, Group 1. Hello, Group 2. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. Okay, so we have this beautiful card, and this is like something that's an aspect that's very important this week. So memories. Cherish memories of loved ones. Okay, so we have a loved one here. I don't know, I feel like looking past all the beautiful memories that you have with loved ones, but I also feel like lessons that they taught you. That's something else that I'm getting through here. So here's the energy for the week. So we have the Magician and the Mirror, and we have 7th Chakra Archangel Uriel. So I'm going to read them, and because we also have our affirmations for the week there. So this week was interesting because we have 2 cards, even though usually we only get 1. But when they come out, we just allow them to be, because there's messages that we all need to hear, right? Okay. So here we go. The beautiful angel Uriel is also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrant with passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra, and is located on top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you or guidance from your higher awareness, so allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great. And whether it's the presence of ascended masters, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member spirit, their loving and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic record or Alaya consciousness, the storehouse of all information. This connection is now open now, and you will find that your own spirit and spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. Affirmation. My 7th chakra is open to the perfect healthy state. Love and inspiration from spirit and my own intuition flow fully through me. So maybe based on this, there might be somebody who's passed on who's really trying to connect with you at this time, this week especially. So maybe you're going through something, because I feel like that might be what it is. But I do feel like Angel's strong this week as well. I love that my light flickers when I say that. This card upright, the Magician and the Mirror. This card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the Magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is the vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin and the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choices to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in the mist and the horizons, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the Magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. That you are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metal into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mist of the future will clear into a brilliant reality. Affirmations. I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in a consciousness. I live in my consciousness and my eternal truth. So I feel like some of you have been going through some tough times, and I feel like right now that's why your past ones, could be ancestors, it could be actually people who have recently passed, are there telling you that they support you and that you have a beautiful future ahead of you. But let's see what the tarot has for us. And you know what? I just noticed a little star that was out of place. And I know that I have them over here, but this one was in a special place. That's something there. And I feel like the energy is there. It's like you are their shining star. And that's important. You know, like they really want you to shine. The Three of Winter, so we have Three of Swords. So some sort of sadness is coming here. Oh, sorry. Just I got chills. So there's like some sadness that you're going through. The moon is in the background, so it's like it might be current sadness that you're feeling, like, or it could be something from the past. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's from the past. Okay, so past ones that you're feeling, especially like you're feeling especially sad, and I feel vulnerable, and I feel like that's something that they're there for you right now. They're telling you that they're there to support you and to also look out. Yeah, okay. To also look for somebody, like look for support too. If you're feeling low, if you're feeling sad, there's always somebody and people around you to help and just hold you and support you. But even just always just know like that they're there as well for you, all around and loving you. They want you to shine like the star that you are. So Nine of Springs. So we have Nine of Wands. So we have this this energy of like you feel like you've had to go through a lot. It's a very determined card, but it's like it's determined after a lot of obstacles have come through here. And you're still going strong, and they love that spirit of you. But they also want you to know that, like, I feel like, I don't know why this energy is like, they really want you to like get help, like look for people to help you with things, so that you don't carry the burden by yourself. Really. And that's a message for you. And again, this is like a general reading, so please like take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I feel like that's a very strong one. And yeah, and the Ten of Springs thing, 10 of Springs is 10 of Wands. So you're just taking on too much. Too much. You're just like, there's a lot of burdens for you, and it's like it's become heavy, and you're like determined, and you have this like sadness here. And I feel like what your past loved ones is really trying to tell you, that there is like they're there to help you, and there's divine help as well, but there's also physical help here around you. There's people, if you tell them, if you speak to them, if you need to like drop some of these things, just like let them know. It's like sometimes it's just too much. Just talk. It's a communication thing. I feel like they want you to communicate, to really focus. Even though we have a seventh chakra here, it really wants you to like they want you to use your voice too, to really speak and say like, I need help. This is too much. I'm like, can't do it. If you can't take these, like a day off or something, really just gather your strength. They're there totally supporting you. They just like, you are already a star. You know, like you're already shining. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. You already are. Okay. It feels like that. You are the magician. You know, like that is something they want you to know. You are the magician. You don't have to prove anything to anybody else. Just, you know, really, really, really feels like too much stuff for you right now. So seek support. I really mean that. Like, sometimes we take on too much for ourselves. Sometimes we have to say no to things, and sometimes people may not necessarily like that. We're like, no, we're not going to do this anymore, like, or we're not going to do this right now because it's too much. And yeah, that it's okay if they're upset with that. That's very important. Your health, both like physically and mental, is more important than anything. And if you're sad, just go ahead and like reach out to people. That is really important here. Because they're there and they're so loving. They're so there for you, and they want you to know your own power. You have the ability to create your own reality. You don't have to like do anything other than that, you know. Just really think about what you want for yourself. And that's really what it is. And really the purpose of all of it is happiness and joy. All right, let's see what your love, simple acts of kindness. So this is your love energy. So kindness energizes you and brings you happiness to those around you. And now kindness, you see like little kindness here, but it's like simple as feeding a squirrel, or feeding a bird, or just being around nature and just being there for people. But you don't have to like burden yourself with it. It has to be something that you like, that also brings you joy as well. So that's good. And also feels like simple acts of kindness for yourself. So if you need, take a day off, take a evening off, take a whatever it is that you need, take an hour off, and just really give yourself little gifts. You know, you deserve it. You totally deserve it. Okay, so let's see what. So make a meal. So that's what your self-care for the week is. So make yourself a meal, or make somebody else a meal. But like make a meal, but with the joy of it. Like it's something that doesn't like burden you, but it's just joyful and playful, and just yeah, it feels like that. Make your favorite meal as when you were a kid, or make whoever it is that has like who's this energy is for, just make their favorite meal and just kind of like enjoy it and be like, I don't know, I feel like there's like a happiness there that you just aren't seeing right now, and they want you to see. Like there's so much beauty around you, is really what I'm seeing, and so much support and loving people and animals too, and just spirits in general. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the pin for the week is. Okay, 2 came out, and I have to say, it makes perfect sense. This one is, yeah, eat your fruits. So I feel like your loved one is especially, and here just the energy is like, take care of yourself, especially how you're eating. Take good care of yourself, how you're eating. And also it means abundance and everything, but I just feel like that's an important message. And here it's like, you're like, you have your like little avocado in your half there. I feel like it's so interesting. Usually this is not the reading, like the feeling I get, but today I'm feeling like, come out of your shell. I don't know why that is, but it's like, come out of your shell. It's okay. You don't have to like hide in there. Just be who you are meant to be, and just come out of your shell, and it's okay. Like, I don't know. I really want to say, like, things are going to be good. Things are a lot better than you think. I just think it's because you're tired and a little drained, that it's like, oh, it feels like a lot. Okay, it feels like, yep, that's important. Say no to things. It's okay to say, if somebody asks you to do something, you can say no. Okay, yeah, like just totally said that. Yeah. No, you don't have to do something. It's important. Like, oh, it's, yeah, really important to be able to say no. Taking care of yourself, eating your fruits. Yes, like looking at me making a meal is super important for you. Oh my God, look at that trip. If you can't go on a trip, plan a trip. If you can just even go outside for a little while, spend some time in nature, go to the park, do that. This is like, I feel like this is totally a self-care week for you. You can have a vacation if you want. Just like self-care is needed. Yeah, abundance is coming. It's like, if you're worried about money, it's coming. It's here. It's going. Like, yep, you're growing. Things are growing. Things are sprouting. Oh wow, this card, like this one really wants to come out. So yeah, like there's stuff from the past. There's emotions they're clouding your confusion. There's confusion there that it's like, oh, but it's an emotional kind of thing. And it's from the past as well. So we're gonna like let them go. Like, maybe look at them a little bit. And you have the sun and the clouds. Yes, there's still confusion, but there's still sun. There's still beautiful things out there for you. Yeah, you're growing the things that you want. We're releasing the things that we don't. And you see how important this is? Like, it's like letting you know that it's important. You're gonna like get through whatever this is important message. Whatever you're gonna get, you're gonna get through this. I feel like I wouldn't really want to read too much about this, but I feel like the gazelle is like a super important one that I want to do. So you've worked hard, and what you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. Annoying challenges may pop up, but you don't worry. You'll get through them just as you have in the past. So that's important message. Double important message. And definitely taking care of yourself. Good meals, people. K, blank, P, A, Z. Okay, those are. We have 4, which means, yeah, so inspired action. Not just action for the sake of action, but inspired action, and you are on the right path. Super important. So Libra, we have Libra, and we have Leo. We have maybe distance heart. I do feel like it's the overall energy feels like somebody who's gone past, that this is just a message that's coming through. And I know this might not go like for everybody, but I feel like that's the message that we're getting. So that's the message. But if it doesn't resonate, yeah, you can definitely choose another pile. But I feel like there's messages that you need to hear. So here we go. We got our here we go. So there is love here. There's a big love wish coming true, especially with like creative processes. Yeah, so there's some sort of like message that it's like it's coming like fully, but it's usually an angel message. It feels like that's important. So it's time for you to paint. Uh, so maybe you guys have been like, yep, it's very creative, but I feel like it's like a fun kind of a painting job. Just like you get to paint all the beautiful things, how you see the life like too. There's some sort of proposal coming through. Yeah, an ending here. Apple. Really, for some reason, this pile, I'm just gonna go like group 2. I'm gonna say it's like healthy eating is like a priority, even though we have a little cupcake. And it's okay to treat yourself, though. Even though it's saying very eat healthy, it's okay to treat yourself, but just don't overdo it. Is what it is. And here we have like a little moped here. If this guy wants to come out today too. I was in group 1 as well, and I feel like this is the image I'm feeling. It's like you're moving away from all the obstacles, all this like leftover. Because, yeah, the 10 of Springs, the 10 of Wands, all those burdens that you have, this is a 10. It's over. You're on your way out of it. This is you moving forward. You're going to move past this. So don't let it like wear you down too much. Because you're getting past this. You really are going to go through them. And you're going to have this beautiful, shiny future ahead of you. Let's see what the angel feather messages we have for today, for this week actually. So we have that. Let's go ahead and see, because I feel like that's important. Gifts will surprise you. Okay, so there's gifts coming your way. Wow. Okay. And courage. Okay. So that's actually an Archangel Michael is right here. So that's really important too. So you have 2 angels for you, and the courage. And here we have the chakra, the throat chakra. So it's the courage to speak your truth, to speak like what you need. If you need help, ask for help. If you can't do something, just say no to it. You have the support. You have like angelic support. You have support from past loved ones. You have support from, I'm sure, all people around you. So just really like ask for the help that you need. All right. So I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing it with somebody, and commenting, because I love comments. I actually love all things. I love when I get likes. I love when I get comments, and I love when I have new subscribers. I'm like, yay! We're almost at 100 subscribers. I'm so excited. So yes, I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness. I want you to just feel all the love and support that is around you, because there is so much of it, and I feel like your life is going to be filled with beautiful gifts and just with a lot of love. So even if you're feeling down, just feel that energy and support. I'm sending you my love and my support. I'm lifting you up there too, okay? Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, group 2. Group 3, let's find out what's happening with you this week. So you chose this beautiful card. And this one is children. Know that your children are protected. So in general, that's beautiful. And you also have another one, which is good fortune. Invite the magic in. So I feel like maybe there's going to be 2 kind of energies for this reading. But we'll find out. It's like, that's how we do it. We just find out as we go along. Okay. So yeah, so that's important overall, this energy. So if you're worried about your children, know that they are protected. And also like good fortune. I feel like for some of you, if you're pregnant, I feel like that's a message for you especially. Like yeah, that's what I'm getting. But that's for that. And then we do have this beautiful rainbow fairy that's fortune is coming. Let's see what the energy is. Archangel, first chakra, Archangel Michael. So it's interesting. My cards have Archangel in a different chakra, but I like this one. So Archangel Michael. So that's definitely right there. Let's find out what the affirmation is, but just based on it. Actually, I have to say Archangel is one of my, I don't know, I feel a strong affinity to him as the angel. So here we go. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you have problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength, personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. So here's the affirmation for the week. My first chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe, and secure. The Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. So that's a strong thing. So it might be that you like security. You have security in fortune, like in finances, and security with your children and loved ones. I feel like that's important to add there too. So I always put the affirmations at the bottom of my description, so check it out. I feel like this is important, especially like if you're feeling like worried. I feel like it's interesting. I just felt it in my heart, like you're worried about something, like your chest is feeling a bit constricted with worried. Okay, so just like allow Archangel Michael, to just really ground your energy and make you feel more secure. Okay, let's see. Okay, so release. We have that. So release is actually death. So this is like an ending is coming here. We have the Emperor energy. So we also have like, this is an inspired, I always call it inspired action, because I feel like that's what it is. Because the Emperor has action, but he's not just taking action, let's say like the Knight of Swords, or with that kind of reckless. It's action like, it's a logical and inspired action is what I always like to do. And we have Nine of Summer. So we also have like, beautiful. We have some sort of wish fulfillment coming this week. And let me just tell you that you have a very strong reading this week. So this week seems really strong because we have two major arcanas, and we do have this like good fortune, a wish fulfillment is coming true. So that's really good. I feel for some of you, maybe you will find that you are pregnant. So that's something I feel like you've been wanting. So that's exciting, and congratulations for those of you. Again, I get a whole bunch of things, different inputs, because this is general reading, so I have a lot of different energies. But for some of you, that's important. Now you hear that. For some of you, it's just good fortune. I mean, like, I don't usually say play the lotto, but maybe play a lotto, or do some sort of a thing where it's like good fortune is coming for you. Actually, yeah, I shouldn't say play a lotto, because that sounds like a bad idea in terms of like, but that's just what I'm getting. So I'm just going to leave that there. If you believe in the lotto, if you're already playing it, just keep going. If not, if you feel the inspired action to do it, just play it. Yeah, sorry. Like, I just say stuff and sometimes I don't think it through. So I'm not sure if you there. Okay, sorry. Awkward nature coming through. So we're releasing. I really feel like this releasing is like, I feel a releasing of worry. We're like releasing this worry. Oh, well, I guess, you know what? Let's read it. So it's time to release the past and move on to something new. This ending is the first step on your way to a happier future. But I feel like not only the past, I feel like worries that you're also releasing. You're like, this is an ending of worries, an ending of like, wow, challenges too. I'm feeling like ending of challenges is going to come through. Like, that's no longer, like, that worry is going to come. Now you're shining the future that you've been wanting, big wish fulfillment. And I feel like you're taking action, and that's a beautiful thing too. And that's what's getting you that transformation. You see, they both have like butterflies. This transformation, this ending that's happening to you right now, is because you've been taking inspired action, and the universe wants you to keep taking that inspired action. Really connect to this Archangel Michael energy, and it really just is this ground-based energy of your chakra. It's like creative force, stability. It's having the stability to create. Okay, let's see what your love is. So demonstrate love. Find out what's important to those you love and act on it. So little gifts this week. Give gifts to others, especially loved ones. I think it's more, to me, it's always in like appreciation, just showing them appreciation. Yeah, demonstrate your love, showing them appreciation, even just speaking like, thank you to people. I feel like when you do that, it's like comes back to you as well. And that's not why you should do it, just so you can get it back. But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like if you tell people how you appreciate them, they can have like that, like you just make somebody's day, and it's such beautiful energy that comes from that. So we have movement is your self-care for the week, so that's a beautiful thing too. So like, that's a lot of motion. Oh, I like this. I'm sorry, like this is like a very happy kind of like worried. There's worry there, but I feel like I feel like, yeah, that's actually something. If you're worried, movement is coming. If you're having like, oh my God, anxiety moments, sometimes exercising it out will be good. Doing yoga could be good, to calm down that. But I feel like you're more of an active person is what I'm getting. Okay. And so I feel like you might do better, like maybe with like pumping up the music and doing some sort of dance moves or running, something like that. That lets you release the anxiety. Okay, so we have this ninja. So I feel like isn't that interesting? Because I feel like that's you in a sense of like you're just kind of like going forward and moving all the things that you do, but you do it in such a stealthy way. Like I feel like your inspired action is like, oh, and you go really quickly. I feel like there's a speed to how you get things done. Okay, so you've like, and I normally say like you've been hiding in like here, but for you, I feel like you need to have this like kind of sometimes it's okay to just kind of enjoy yourself and just kind of hide yourself for a little while and have a me time. And I feel like you need to have more me time for you this week. And we also have our neighbor Totoro. So I feel like there's important things coming through your dreams. And it also feels like I feel like there's going to be like some sort of whimsical aspect to your week. There's going to be something whimsical about it, like magical. It's what I'm hearing. So that's an interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the divination dice are telling us. Okay, looking good. Yes, right off. Yeah, it is looking very good this week. I love how we have like, okay, so I think I'm right in here. It's like, oh, you're having like this like moments where you're like, oh, I don't know, and you're feeling tired. So I feel like that's why I'm getting this image of like you need to rest, take it easy. I feel like if you're feeling anxious, which I feel that's like I feel it right here in my heart, like anxiety, like that is like that's from too much. Like you need to rest, you need to take it easy, take some time off, and like just like do your thing. And I feel like you're going to feel grounded, and I think that's why Archangel Michael is there, to just ground you. I feel like that's what the energy is for this week. You need to be grounded. Okay, so infinite possibilities right here, number 8. And yes, and this balance is like similar dice to group 1. So, and then like this is the balance between physical, emotional, and mental, but it's also like spiritual in there as well. We have R. Oh, look, it says ran. Oh wait, no, that's a Z. I was gonna say like ran, but it's like run. But we have Raz, a blank, and a K. So there we go. Money's coming in. That's the fortune that I am telling you about. Good fortune is coming. And it's just not just like money wise, but it also feels just good fortune all around. Like with this wish fulfillment, something big is coming through here. We have So this week is a lot. We're dealing with, I feel like, a lot of like old emotional confusion, a little old energy coming through. Is this week because every pile got this. But you have the winds of change coming. That's gonna like unblock. That's gonna release that confusion. So normally we have this like love where your love is divided, but I feel like it's that you have a lot of love to give to different people. I feel like that's true. It's not like, to me, it's not a third party situation. It's like a lot of love that you're just giving to. So 5. So 5 is also like you're definitely on the right path. It's just like sometimes things are gonna like feel like there's gonna be bumps on the road, but don't worry because you're gonna get past them. Just keep going, taking your inspired action, releasing the past, releasing all those blocks that you have emotionally and mentally, and just you're gonna see this. We also have the seeds, so you're planting new seeds here too. I feel like that. I really feel like some of you are like either gonna conceive or with kids. I don't know why that's like a big thing here. Okay, so we have so now we're kind of like going through this thing where I feel like this is the energy for calming down. You've already kind of like had this release in a sense, but now it's like after the release of something, after the ending of something, now you still need to like have this calm energy where you just take time and just kind of reevaluate and where you want to go, because you're like a ninja. Once you get going, you get going, but you have to like, this is I guess where the dream is coming through. Dream big, and then we'll see like, and that's the time right now for dreaming big and for just relaxing and calming yourself, like grounding yourself. Taurus and Sagittarius, fire, earth energy. All right, let's see what we have in terms of charms. Sprinkle of charms. All right, sprinkle of charms. Oh yeah. Okay. Sprinkle of charms. So we have some sort of party here. So some sort of celebration coming through with a party. We also have a happy birthday. So happy birthday to some of you. Yay. I hope it's a really good one. I hope that's like happy wish fulfillment for those who are celebrating a birthday or somebody else's. So happy birthday to all those. Music is important here. I feel like, I don't know why. Again, it's like this great kid energy. I'm like hearing lullabies or soft, calming music. That's going to be important. So calming, like whenever you're feeling, here I am, I'm like here, there's two different ways. It's like this motion of like yoga and calming music, but then I feel like for some of you, it's like, it's actually harder music and faster like running and movement. But again, yeah, but here it seems like soft because we do have the acoustic guitar, so softer melodies maybe. We do have this beautiful turtle, so it's like taking things slow. It's time to take things slow. Lots of nurturing. I feel like there's nurturing. Somebody's trying to nurture you a lot. See, look at that, you got the little shamrock. So yes, good luck is coming through here. I feel like, wow, so angels are watching over you. So yeah, definitely, especially Archangel Michael is watching over you. You have this energy here. You have like, that's the same kind of ninja energy. You're fast, you move forward, but also need to calm and relax. That's interesting. So so for some of you, there's some stuff that's in your childhood that you have to face that you didn't want to face, but for some of you, it might be a girl. That's all I have to say about that. It might be a girl. So yeah, you're planting these seeds, and you're gonna have like a really beautiful tree. Planting seeds. For some of you, it's I feel like this is an interesting thing because it's like mending some sort of like you're mending some sort of a relationship, mending something. But for some of you, it's actually sewing something that's going to be important this week. Sewing something. We have the little chicken. So chicken here we have. It's a little chick too. So interesting. I really feel like there's a lot of like little like kid energy around you. So little chick here is like, I don't know why it's like Chicken Little, like the sky is falling, but like don't, it's that anxiety I get that's also there. Like don't be so anxious. And even if the sky does fall, you're gonna be supported in it, and you're gonna be just fine. You know, like things are gonna work out for you regardless. That's the energy that we have here. Like things are working out for you. Let's see what other angel messages, angel feather messages we have for you this week. Well, not other, but this is your angel message. So growth starts from within. So there's growth coming, and I know that you're planting a lot of seeds. Let's see, I feel like there's one more here. Okay, so change is unavoidable. So yeah, that actually seems a lot like group 1. So you might like to look at group 1 too, just because they have similar feathers, and change is unavoidable. So yeah, change is unavoidable. But that is not, it's because you're growing. Like that's important aspect here. Oh yeah, I hope you liked this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I love when I get all those things, and I'm just so happy and excited when I see that. It just makes my day, and I do a little happy dance. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, and so much joy. I really want you to have like this beautiful wish fulfillment. These amazing, your growth is amazingly beautiful. And for those of you who are actually with like kids, just beautiful things are happening for you. And I'm sending you like this energy of just grounding and well-being. I hope you feel it. I hope you just feel that energy of grounding and well-being, like things like calming your heart and breathing like nice and long breaths for you. Okay, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, group 3.